What's up, boys? Jack McGurk here, back with another video. Hope you're all having a lovely day. And just before we do get into this video, I just want to say thanks so much to everyone who subscribed, as we just hit 240 subs. And if you're subbed or you're about to sub, don't forget to hit that little bell notification and leave a like, as this does help me. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about leukemia, which is a type of cancer. I decided to do this video as I know that loads of people search it up on YouTube and Google and stuff, as thousands of people do get diagnosed with leukemia every day. And to be honest, most people that do get diagnosed, it does tend to be teenager kids. And when I searched it up, there weren't really that many people giving their perspective of it. It was just facts. So I decided that, of course, it would be good for me to do. So let's just start this off by telling you my story. So basically, I was diagnosed in first class or first grade in America. I started feeling unwell and sleeping a lot. I was sweating quite a bit, and of course lost loads of weight. Didn't really move my bed. I used to just play video games. And my mum finally decided that it was time to go to a doctor, and he said that I was grand, it was just a cold. And I went to 2 or 3 more doctors, and the last doctor I went to said that it was time that I got a blood test, so that's what I done. And she said that I was really sick, so she called an ambulance, and I got the ambulance to the doctors. And I just remember having about 4 or 5 needles in me and about 3 or 4 doctors around me, and they were all doing blood tests. I got my results back, and they said I had leukemia, which when I was like 7, and the fact that my mum and dad aren't really doctors, we didn't know what that meant until they said the word cancer. We knew what that was, and I was afraid of my life. And they said the treatment would last 7 years, which is split up, 4 years treatment and 3 years remission. So I was in hospital for like a month straight, getting sick, sleeping, getting operations, and this basically went on a 4-year cycle. While this, my hair fell out, blah blah blah, give me all your sympathy. then I got to remission, my hair grew back, and this is where I was introduced to Make-A-Wish and Bardstown, which is basically where like every child gets one wish. And I chose to go to America for a month. It was really great fun. Thanks a lot to Make-A-Wish if you are listening. You obviously aren't. And I was introduced to Bardstown. I'll probably end up making a video another time if you want, but then my hair grew back and I was like a normal kid. This is like when I went through remission. My hair grew back and I was like a normal kid. I could play sport. I went to school, and finally I got cleared on the 2nd of August 18, which was last summer. So luckily I'm cancer free now, and so let me just tell you what leukemia basically is. So leukemia is basically leukemia is a progressive disease in which the bone marrow and other blood forming organs produce increased numbers in immature leukocytes. I don't know what leukocytes are, but let's just go with it. These suppress the production of normal blood cells, leading to anemia and other symptoms. It also said that approximately every 3 minutes someone in Ireland is diagnosed with blood cancer, which is of course what leukemia is, if I didn't say that, which is roughly about 174,000 people are expected to be diagnosed with leukemia in 2019, which is a mad number. Now I'm going to talk about the 2 worst things. So the 2 worst things for me about having leukemia is the fact that your hair falls out, and most people laugh because they don't even know what's going on. Like, considering that when my hair fell out I was in like first class, maybe they might have been considerate if it was in like first year or something. But anyway, so yeah, your hair falls out, everyone laughs and thinks it's funny, but they don't really know the whole story. And as I said, they don't really know what's going on. And the second worst thing is the fact that when your hair grows back and you're still going through it, well, for most people it grows back while they're still going through it, but yeah, apart from not having any hair, to be honest, that's the only reason where people can actually tell if you have cancer or not. So when my hair grew back, so no one would know, I'd still be angry and annoyed or tired, and no one would understand why, and I couldn't tell people I had leukemia. Well, at least I thought I couldn't tell people that I had leukemia, because no one would understand. And well, until I found out about Bardstown, no one was going on the same thing that I was. So if I was going to speak about it, no one would really feel about how I was actually feeling. And Another bad thing is that you get put on steroids, which is basically when I said you lose lots of weight, this helps you gain back your weight. And you have to take your medicine. So to take your medicine, you have to fast or not eat for an hour, then take the tablets, and then fast or not eat for 2 hours. So it's basically 2 hours of no eating, and then after that it makes you eat like really mad, like you can basically eat like a whole horse or something. So when all my mates would be out eating, say I took my tablet because I wouldn't think that we were going to go somewhere to eat, and then we go to McDonald's, and that meant that I couldn't eat for like an hour, so I couldn't have McDonald's or whatever. That's not really a big deal. But then as soon as it would be finished, then I'd just get really hungry, and that would mean that I'd have to eat. And when I'd eat, I wouldn't eat like one burger. Like, I'm not even joking. I wouldn't eat one burger. I'd eat about 20 or something, because that's just, I don't know why, that's just how hungry they'd make you. And obviously when I didn't, for everyone who's thinking out there that I actually ate 20 burgers, I didn't actually, but that's just how they make you feel. And people just used to just rip it into you because you used to be a big fella, let's say. But now let's just talk about some symptoms. So some of the main symptoms are, and by the way, this doesn't mean if you have one or two of these symptoms you just straight away have it, so no need for anyone to get worried. But they give fevers and chills, weight loss, easily bleeding, recurrent nosebleeds, serious bone pain, tiny red spots in your skin, swollen lymph nodes, enlarged liver. There's also a few more, but they're the only ones I can think of. Also, having also another big problem of having leukemia is the fact that you can get depressed, which you shouldn't, because some people always have it worse than you, and they could, for example, have no arm or anything. So that's who I think I am, the person today. So I always look on the bright side, and I think leukemia helped me do that. And there's no point in feeling sorry for yourself, and I hate to have to be the one to say it, but yes, not everyone gets leukemia, but if you or your relative gets it, I hate to say it, but just move on and don't let cancer define you. Another thing is that lots of people ask the price of leukemia and the treatment, obviously, and everyone knows it's not exactly cheap. It's apparently, for chemotherapy on average it's 7 grand, and on yearly it's between 50 to 100 grand, which is, I think, is just mad. So pretty much that's everything I had to say, and I have 7 years of experience, so I think I'm basically qualified to answer any questions. So if you do have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And that's the end of the video, so thanks so much everyone who's watched. And of course, I think I'm just going to be talking about random commentaries mostly. Also, I do 4-9 vlogs, so if any of that sounds interesting, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, peace.